are you today? So children, if this was a Friday at school, we would be doing something called baking, wouldn't we? And it's come to my attention that last week, in fact, it was National Cream Tea Day, which you might think, what on earth is National Cream Tea Day? And it's something where you have scones and you have cream, and you normally put something like a strawberry jam inside. And some people like it, oh hello Purdy, some people like it with either jam first and then the cream, and some people like it with the cream first and then the jam on top. So I thought that maybe this week we'd make scones, because it's something that you can easily do with whoever's looking after you at home, because all you need is your fingers. You don't need to be using a mixer at all. So it's a perfect recipe for you. And it just takes a few ingredients and a little bit of time, that's all. So first of all, we're going to need some special flour, and we want our scones to be light and airy. I'm trying to ignore Purdy, who's playing with her bone. Purdy, thank you. Do you know, children, she's been eating my borage, which is a herb. So I think it's made her a bit crazy. Anyway, so we need flour, and we need flour that's going to make our scones nice and light and airy. There's lots of different recipes out there that call for bicarbonate of soda, or cream of tartar, or plain flour, or yeast, or strong flour. We're not going anywhere near that. Mine are really simple. So, in the past, we used to have a cream tea day at school, and we used to invite the mummies and daddies and nannies and granddads in, and used to make a cafe for them. So here we are, and we used to make these scones then. We're going to use self-raising flour. I'm going to ask Purdy just to be quiet in her bed, so hold on a minute there, children. Purdy, can you take that in for me? Here you go. Good girl. Too noisy. There's a good girl. Have it in there. There we are. I'll just give my hands a quick wash. Oh, when she comes out. You've got to be hush-hush, darling. Thank you. I can't hear my brain go clunk, clunk, clunk. So we need 2 to 5 grams of self-raising flour. So this is something you can do. You're fantastic at your spooning. And there comes the bone again. It's going to be one of those days, children, isn't it? I can sense it. Oh, I said 2 to 5. Now, if you want to make lots of scones, then you could double the ingredients. Depends how many you want to make. There we go. So there's our 2 to 5 of self-raising flour, and then to that we're going to add something that comes from a cow, and it's a solid, and I forgot to get it out of my fridge, and it's called butter. Now if you're using real butter, then you need to get it out and do it room temperature, otherwise this next stage will be really hard to do. But we're not, we're using a dairy-free alternative. And for this, we just need not very much at all. We need a 4 and a 0. Not a lot, just a tinsy bit. 40 grams, 4 and a 0 of butter. Let's say if you're using real butter, then just get it out of the fridge beforehand. Otherwise, it could take a little bit of a long time to do the next bit. Now, there's some tricks when it comes to making scones, because you don't want those to go twirly-whirly when you're cooking them. There we are, children. 40 grams, and I'm just going to pop that in there, like that. And then the next bit, all you need to use are these bits of your hands called your fingertips, and we're going to rub those in using our fingertips. I wonder if you've been watching the butterfly footage, where you'll learn that the butterfly has 6 legs. It does. It was very funny today because it was crawling all the way up my arm. I wonder if you've watched that bit yet. So, the trick is, if you have a look, I haven't made the palms of my hands dirty, just the tips. And we're going to rub in the butter until it feels like breadcrumbs and it all disappears. It doesn't take very long at all. Now you could also get your oven ready. It needs quite a hot temperature. You're going to need it at 200 degrees Celsius. And they don't take very long to cook either. So these are the perfect thing to make. Nearly there. We don't want any lumpy bumpies, do we? That wouldn't be very nice. She's still gnawing that bone, isn't she? She completely ignored me. See, I have no control over her children. So, there we go. Don't worry about washing your hands unless you really want to, because you're going to need them for the next bit anyway. So, there, it's all rubbed in. Now to that we're just going to add, don't worry about it, Annabelle. We're just going to add a pinch of salt. Literally just a pinch. And then we're going to add something called caster sugar. And you're going to need, this is a tablespoon, so it's too big for eating my pudding with, but I've got special measuring ones, so you're going to need 1½ tablespoons of caster sugar. And I like to use the golden colour one. So it's similar to sugar that you might put on your cereal in the morning. It's one we always use for cakes. Here's the half, because it's much lighter. And all you're going to do, guess what, is get your spoon and stir that in. And you're nearly there, children. You've nearly made the scones. Now we're going to make what's called a well in the middle. So that's where you create a hole in the middle. And then the next bit, and the trick is don't pour this all in at once. We're going to use milk. Now you can use regular milk, I'm going to use oat milk. And we need 150 millilitres of milk. Where does milk come from, children? Can you remember? This one's actually come from the oats, but ordinarily milk comes from cows, doesn't it? And it's a liquid, so I can pour it. There we go. Let's move that out of the way. We finished with that. We finished with that. We finished with that. Make a bit of space so you can see. Now the trick, as I say, is don't pour it all in at once, otherwise your scone mixture will be really wet and that won't be very nice. I don't think we need those anymore either. So I'm just going to shift those out the way. And I like to use a knife. You be careful if you use a knife so you don't cut yourself with a serrated edge. And just bring it together. And you'll be surprised how quickly that all comes to what we call a dough. A little bit more. I wonder how Annabelle is going to have these. Do you think she's going to have them with jam? Sue's been making jam this week. I made a jam without using any sugar. So what I might do is post a bit of Sue preparing the strawberries, and I might share the recipe just in case you've been going out strawberry picking, or if you've got lots of strawberries growing at home, then you could make strawberry jam. You see, I didn't need all that milk. There's lots left. And here, look, I reckon if I go with my fingers, that will all come together now as a dough. Let's see, shall we? Yeah, look. And it's a bit like Play-Doh, doesn't it? That's why I say don't pour it all in. And the other trick is don't use it too much. Don't work it too much, they say, because otherwise it's going to become a bit tough. So there's our dough. The next thing you're going to need is a cutter, and they come in different sizes. So you can either make little baby ones, or you can make really big ones, or you can make medium-sized ones. So little, medium or big. And we're going to go for medium size. And you can either use the straight edge, or you can use the fluted edge. There's a new word for you, fluted. A little bit of flour, not too much on your work surface. I'm just going to put a bit on the side in case you need a little bit more. And just spread that around like that. And that will stop the dough from sticking. Because it'd be a shame to do all that hard work. Oh, hello. Goodness gracious me. You have a little bit of sprinkling of flour on your rolling pin. And then don't go down too much. And the other thing, children, is not to flip your dough over. And don't go too thin. So about that size. And then the trick is to stop them going curly, whirly, whirly, is literally straight down, straight up. I've got a special grease-proof tin. So I'm going to press down. And then I'm going to tap straight out, like that. Now, I've not made too many because otherwise I might get a little bit too fat if I eat too many of these. But you could make more. You could, if you're having fun making them, make up some more or double the mixture to begin with. Okay, straight down. And see, I move the dough from around the edge. I peel that away like that. And then I can pick it up and straight out. Now you can see I've got a little bit left. So I'm just going to bring that together in my hands. And probably don't even need the rolling pin for that bit. And I can go straight down. And guess what? We can probably get another one made, can't we? Let's see. Oh, I've got a cat coming now. Maple. She's saying, oh, can I come and play? Sounds like good fun going on in there. So I'm going to press that within the cutter just to make life a bit so it's more round. There we go. And she'll make just a teeny weeny little ball on the side. No, not even worth doing, but there we go. It's the size for a fairy. In fact, it's too big for a fairy. Now, all you're going to do is sprinkle those, and we can use a little bit of flour on the top, like this. And remember, if you're going to go to the oven, you're going to need oven gloves on, and you really should get some help because ovens can be hot, hot, hot. So have I got flour on there, Annabelle? Yeah, thank you. A little bit more. There we go. And then we're going to put those in the oven for about, I reckon about 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to go in the centre of the oven. So just in there like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to check them after 10 minutes and see how they are. See you soon, children. Hello. So the ping is just gone, and so I think the scones might be ready. Should we have a look? Stay back, Purdy, because it's hot, hot, hot. Here we go. I've got my oven gloves on. And there are our scones, all golden and brown. So let's turn the oven off. And all we now need to do is cool those on a wire rack, and they will stay lovely and fresh only for a day or two. They're best eaten warm, actually, children. You could freeze these, but I'd eat them then within a month if you froze them. And they're really lovely with, let's say, jam and cream. So up to you how you eat them. I hope you have fun making these, and I'll see you again soon.